Okay, folks, today we are north of Ames, and I am going to try to traverse the river real quick to get to the side I want. She's a bit high, but I think we should be able to cross it, no issue. Just gotta take your time so you don't tip it coming off the current. Kind of odd crossing the river, going from current to no current. So initially I was gonna go straight to Ada Hayden today, sand pit on the north side of Ames, but Ben told me that he was catching a few fish over here the other day, so I'm gonna give it a try. I'm seeing an awful lot of turtles, but I'm not seeing any fish jumping, which it's 90 some degrees today, and they're probably keeping it cooler a little deeper right now. I'll give this spot a couple, maybe an hour or so, and if it is slow, I'll go with my initial plan. Maybe I'll just try to snag a turtle. Looks like that'd be pretty doable right now. I'll just have to see what happens as usual. I'm not really into anything particular today. I just want to see if I can catch some fish. No preference today. There we go. There's a little crappie. I think that might be my first white crappie for a video. Oh, I'll tell you what, they're sharp. There you go. A white crappie. Little fella, but fun to catch nonetheless. This time we have a black crappie. It's been a while, but there you have one. Just a little feller. Another crappie there. I switched to a 3.5 inch orange and chartreuse. I seem to be having more hits off of that, so we'll see if that helps a little. The wind has been something to battle today, though. It's really unfortunate. But living in Iowa, if you wait for the wind to die down, you're not going to be fishing much. There's another crappie there. It's 4 today. Nothing of impressive size, but you know, it's still kind of fun to catch them. Anything to take your mind off the heat today? I rarely ever catch bluegill out of here. That's pretty cool. Ain't a bad one either. There we go, species number 2 for the day. I think we found a lure that they're starting to see. I think switching to that brighter lure was a good idea out here today. We'll see if it'll keep producing for a little while. And fishing really tight to cover seems to be working pretty decent. Really tight to cover. It's almost getting complicated. There's another one, 2 throws in a row. Another nice gill. How about that? Pretty fish. It's kind of neat to be catching gills out of this pit. I rarely do. So to catch 2 in a row is pretty special for a novice fisherman like myself. Feels pretty good. Another fish. They're hanging out in here today. Just like that, the lights switch, and we have a nice go of panfish here. I didn't have any goals today, so to catch 3 that quick is pretty cool. Nice bluegill. Can't complain about that. They are aggressive over here. They're just hitting it every cast. We found some fish today, my friends. And I'll take bluegill this size all day. That's fun to me. And they're so pretty. Yet another one. Can't keep them off now. It's pretty cool. There's another one. They're in the trees. As soon as it hits the water, they hit it. Well, if you folks are itching to catch some bluegill, you might have some luck out here. There's a bass, better size one. I'm not Ben, so if I can hook a decent sized bass, it's pretty cool. Not massive, but not a Ben bass, but got my drag going. That's the first fish today I got my drag going. Well, if you're in the market for bluegill right now, try East Pits near Ames. They're biting. They're a fun time, I will admit. I'm fixing to catch something a little bigger though. They hit it as soon as the minnow hits the water. They're on it. Another bass for you. In this muddy water, I've been catching the majority of them in probably 3 inches of water. Wherever they can find roots or cut bank, I'm pulling them out of those areas. I've missed quite a few because I'm not any good at it, but whether I get them in or whether I've been missing them, that's where they're at. First smallmouth of the channel. There'll be plenty more where that came from. I can tell you that much. Smallie. June Smallie. Not bad. I'll tell you what, they are powerful fish sometimes. They just won't let you have them. At least he didn't swallow this one. Makes me feel a little better. Oh, it is still stuck in there, something fierce though. There we go. Another smallie. Angry. Little largemouth. We'll take him. Another white crappie. I think crappie are just the prettiest fish. I love catching them, I think, for that reason, as much as they are delicious. There's a nice crappie. Look at this guy. A nice white crappie. How's that for a beautiful fish? Gotta love that. Go ahead and let him go, but let's get another look at him. The wind's just messing up this stuff. It's hard to do anything with all the wind. Well, friends, I'd like to thank you for coming along with me again today. I'm kind of glad Ben mentioned that he had been catching fish out here, because I had a fun day. Didn't catch anything really of any quality size, but I always enjoy catching a variety of fish. I'm not too keen on catching any certain type of fish sometimes, so that was a really fun time. I'd like to thank you all for joining me today, and look forward to getting out again another time. Take care now.